Alright, we're back, and I'll just look at the cover real quick, and there isn't much to say here. The drawing on it is okay, but it's basically the same boring cover slash movie poster we've seen a million times for Superman. Just him flying up in the clouds, bright sunlight. Yeah, that's fine. But then there's something I consider a mistake up here. You have Superman, you have the title of a book, Superman, here, but then it seems to shove the Superman logo off to the side so that it doesn't even fit on. When most of the space on the cover is empty. It makes the cover look amateurish to my eye. It looks like something I would have done when my family got our first computer when I was like 11 or 12 or something, and I was just messing with the free photo editing software that came with it. When you just shove things together, and you shove as much together as you can, only the rest of it is empty, so it's not even just a bunch of stuff shoved together. And it already says Superman. Why does his logo have to be up there? To me, it just screams of sloppy, not well thought out design. It's a decent enough concept. As I said, it's been done a billion times before. And as you'll see, there are far more exciting stuff being done in this comic that they could have put on the cover to make it interesting. So anyway, Superman is flying with his son, Jonathan. Jonathan is still traumatized, if you remember, from the fact that he tried to save Lois's cat. He used his powers without permission, trying to save Lois's cat, and he fried the hawk that was carrying the cat, but his heat vision also fried the cat. So this is one of the things that I like, and to me, it's the most touching. These are the most touching moments in Superman. In Superman's history is just watching him be a dad with John and teaching by example. So he tells John to stay behind while he deals with something. They're in the Antarctic. There's a submarine trapped by ice. Not sure how that happens in this day and age. I mean, you would think they would have a weather report, and you have to stay still. You would think they wouldn't have stayed still while the ice crept up on them, but whatever. Sir, Captain, what is that? Do you see him? That was him, Superman. Maybe he's after uranium powering the sub. Shut up, he can hear us. Maybe he's after the sub. Or he's here to help. Dummy. Yeah, I have to say, that's probably the most likely explanation. If you live in a universe where Superman exists, you're an idiot if you think he's there to steal your uranium or your submarine, unless you're in the universe of Superman 4, where he just becomes unrepentant international criminal stealing people's nukes. Son of Superman, Part 2. Your propeller is fixed, gentlemen. You can get underway anytime. Thanks for your assistance. It's good to have Superman back. Just doing my job, Captain. Wouldn't want you and your crew stranded out here with a nuclear propulsion unit filled with uranium. Too many crazies out there looking for an easy way to hurt innocents. And I love this Superman too, because it's not about preaching. He doesn't go into a rant for the writers about the evils of nuclear power, or he doesn't say how he feels about nuclear power one way or the other. He just says that it's dangerous to have a source of, that in today's world it's dangerous to have a source of uranium out there that it is trapped and unsecured. That's it. And that's common sense. So then a sea monster attacks, And again, this is what I was talking about. Why not put this on the cover instead? I'll handle whatever this coincidence is. Get your men below. I'll break you loose so you can get the sub out of here. Whoa! Whoa! Stay down, John! Go, Dad! Whip it away from... Ah! John, look out! Tentacles are growing fast. Follow my directions and use your heat vision. Quick! We do not want to end up in Japanese porn. Hurry! Me, I don't have... Do as I say. Concentrate. Aim for the crystal contraption. It's controlling this poor creature. Do it! But I'll hit you. I said do it! Yes, sir. See? I'm burning you. I can't do it right. I couldn't before and... I can take it, John. Look at me. I'm fine. Just a little singed. Now try again. You can do this. You're my son. Aim small. Miss small. There you go. Shouldn't we go after it? No, it was innocent. That crystal tech manipulated it. Someone had it disable the sub, and they were smart enough to know that disabling the tech would leave no trace. So that was kind of fun. Huh. And now about that shirt. Cool, huh? Found it at the second-hand store in town with Mom. It's got an S on it and everything. I could see that. So wearing the shield for what? Superboy? No, sir. A lot of people wear Wonder Woman's symbol. Some even the Batman symbol. I just wanted to feel super like you. And I really like this. I really like Jonathan's Superboy outfit, and I like that it's just a used shirt, because shirts like that would exist in this universe. It just gives and I was at a second-hand store. It just gives everything a very real and lived-in feel. John, you're not like the boy who outgrew the shirt and donated it. I'm afraid someday soon, too soon, you'll have to pick it up and embrace VS for yourself. It's not about our powers, or strength, or heat vision. It's about character. It means doing the right thing when no one else will. Even when you're scared. Even when you think no one is looking. See why I keep saying this is the Superman we need in this day and age? We don't need some angst-ridden hero who's had his family killed. We don't need somebody who's morally conflicted about what to do. We don't need some dark version. In these dark days, this is the symbol of hope we need. This is the symbol of hope and steadfastly standing by doing what's right that we need. This is it. Dad, I disobeyed you. I used my powers when you weren't around. There was this hawk chasing Goldie. I thought I could... There's a distinct ozone smell whenever we use heat vision, John. I caught a whiff of it on the wind back at the barn the other day. It was an accident, and now Mom's cat is dead because I didn't listen. I give anything to take back what I did, but I can't. All I can do is say I'm sorry and ask you and Mom to please forgive me. Do you think Mom will be mad? I think she'll be proud. I'm not so sure. Only one way to find out, right? Yeah. Yeah. Let's go home. And then we see something. Plasma detected. Homo sapien. Kryptonian. Shared genome. Earthling. Origin of genome is from the house of L. And there they are burying the cat. And I'm sure the sight of a Christian cross triggered a few readers. Or editors. Later, John's sitting up on the tree when Kathy comes to see him. And this is a supporting character I really like. Too bad we lose her in a few issues. We'll get to that when the time comes. But I really like this, the Kents being on a farm here. And if there's one thing about this run I would change, is that I would have kept them on the farm. I mean, Superman can fly super fast. I mean, it's not, and with the internet, it's not like they have to be at living in Metropolis anymore to work for the Daily Planet. So Lois is patching up Superman while Jonathan talks to Kathy, and then she touches his hand. I guess it makes him nervous because he clenches it, but that, of course, causes the tree to fall down. Causes the, branch of the tree to fall down. Novas are just bills. I just remember how hard it was to balance it all at his age. Even with the best of both worlds, he's gonna stumble and fall. That's why he'll need you to help him fly. Give him the confidence to meet the world and stand tall. Here, this one's for you. Seems to be something sent to her, from herself? Yeah, I am really going to have to find out what on earth happened in this, because this makes no sense to me. I don't get what's going on here. She sent something to her alias, and she doesn't know what it is, or is there another Lois Lane who died and she's replacing? I don't know. I just don't know. Someone's coming into the house. Hello? Need some help here. Mrs. Smith? Kathy? What the? Your boy took a bad tumble. This is my grandpa. I called him to help. What happened? Kathy. How did he fall? We were sitting in the large tree. The branch broke, and I think he hit his head pretty hard, Mrs. Smith. Did he regain consciousness on the way over? Kathy kept calling out his name, tried to wake him, but he wouldn't open his eyes. Jonathan, honey, you're home. Mom and Dad are right here. Thanks for getting my son here, Mr. Brandon. I'll take him, and please, call me Cobb. Fall like that. Doc Brooks should take a look at him. No thanks, we'll take it from here. We can all climb back into my truck and get him to the hospital for... I said I have got him. Thank you, sir. If you folks need anything, please don't hesitate to give us a shout. We will, Mr. Brandon. And don't worry, Kathy. I'll have John call you when he's feeling better. Clark! I've seen you, your mild-mannered reporter, but what's with this overprotective parent routine? Did you already give him a full body scan? Slight concussion. That's it. Everything else is normal. I don't understand how he could start having these powers but still scrape his knee and hurt his head. There's only one place to go to get these answered, and that's the Fortress of Solitude. I don't see what's confusing about it here. He's half human, so of course he's more vulnerable and will never have all the powers of Superman. And that helps him stand out as a character. And there's another reason why I really like his character, and hope Bendis isn't about to do what I think he's about to do. Proximity of Kryptonian front crystal within 3 miles of planetary Arctic Circle. Kryptonian energy signature recognized. Access granted. Kryptonian genome detected. Assimilate genome. Assimilating. And we see, we are here. We will save you too, Kal-El. Next, L family targeted by Eradicator. Yes, this is a much better one than the first issue. In fact, if I had been making this book, if I had been in charge, what I would have done is, since it was Superman #1, I would have made sure that there was this action in it. If you're going to have the slow build-up in the first issue, I would have just sold this maybe for $4 or $5 instead of $3, and I would have made it a double-sized issue, because this completes and makes a really good starting point. The first issue, I don't think, would have gotten me into it if I had seen it on its own. It would have seemed a little boring to me, but combine it with this, and it is just great. And I can't think of anything I would change. The artwork looks amazing. Again, it has this great look of like an MGM picture, Technicolor picture from like the 40s. Those ones that took place on farms and like like were animal pictures and stuff. Those early Technicolor movies MGM like to do in the 40s. It just has that. It just has a beauty to it. Everything is just done so well. This gets a 9 out of 10 from me. All right, see you next time.